Man, that was open the whole fucking time, Bridge. How you not see that?
You went with the Cardinals? I mean with the Panthers?
Yeah, me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome.
Oh, Taylor, what the fuck are you doing, dog?
As their Saints get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
No! Oh, God.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Oh, get it, fat. Oh, man. Oh, I set that pressure. That pressure was coming.
First down with Jackson. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson.
What a truck was he at? God damn, bro.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Pick 6 already. What are you talking about?
6 defensive backs. Did he need to be more careful?
Man, I'm ready, man. I'm about to make this nigga quit. By the time y'all game over, I'll probably be done before y'all game.
But even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs,
talk shit to you.
My man, they put it on YouTube, man. Go live on
the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers.
Mike Nice, I think I played you and then you quit just so you could gamble. I was tearing your ass up. I was tearing you up. No, bro. We didn't get to finish. I ain't gonna lie. But I was tearing you up, and you was like, I'm about to go get this money, and you lost the money. So I'm glad you talked the shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
You lost the money, man. I told you, don't even worry about gambling. Like, man, don't even worry about it. I was about to tell your ass up.
Opponent, man.
Money first.
Just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack it.
That's what I did. Bouncing out
Yo,
the
what the fuck? Yo, these Browns did not cut like that. No, these Browns did not cut like that.
I'm gonna learn that shit.
76 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
That shit's tied up.
Justin Tucker to kick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
So he's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Oh, man, dude.
They'll run it for the first time without the Kamara. Marlon Humphrey is attacking defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
19-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there.
On that.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
It's 4th down.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. So certainly an interesting call there.
Oh, my God, I'm done. I'm done. Go play Kyler Aaron, bro. Put on YouTube. I'm done. This game is garbage.
They'll start by running the option to the right. take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar
Put that bitch
Jackson,
on live.
26
Watch that
yards.
game, man.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
This game,
So a
man.
designed run all the
You
way,
want
and he
three.
took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to
Damn
see
it, don't
the
give
open
up.
field,
Nigga, you just
make
gotta
his
mix it
move,
up.
and get there.
That's it, you just
Oftentimes,
switch it up.
defenses have a spy for the quarterback position
Yeah,
to try and
shit.
take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work.
Don't let him get shit up.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover.
Oh my
It's amazing what
God.
one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused David Booneman
You got
to
this.
show confidence. Hey, I got
Fuck
confidence
you.
in you guys.
Fuck
Go
you.
pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
Hey, yo,
Also showed
put the
confidence in
YouTube
defense.
up.
They didn't pick
One of y'all,
up
one of y'all. Oh, Tyrone, you go live, right?
back out and start over
Yeah,
and rebuild
broadcast.
that confidence.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another
I'm
first
trying to get
down,
this
this
nigga
time
to
on
quit
a gain of
because it's
19.
closer. It's a rank.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown.
Yeah, Tyrone, man, quit this shit and go whoop his ass, man.
There to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point
only
of tying
9%.
this thing up.
What that mean?
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at
Man, I'm in the
14.
top 9,000.
That ties the game at 14. Will Lutz to kick off.
I got more wins than losses. I got like 145 and like 120.
Right there, play it. No, man, I'm trying to watch y'all get.
It's taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot
How
get
the
this
fuck
out to
you
the
got that
25
many
yard
losses on the
line.
win?
He's dropped it to 20.
Because when the game started, I was playing a certain
you know
way.
we on Madden, bro. What else you think we on Fortnite?
I mean,
Nah, I
they
play
don't
the
show the game y'all on, nigga.
We're on Fortnite, bro. You gonna join up?
Man, nigga, I'm trying to get on Mad, man.
Bro, I thought you was gonna watch my broadcast so you could learn something. Nigga.
Man, hell
Man, Tyrone, I
no,
wanna
nigga.
hear
You know, what's up, man? Somebody send me a game, man. I'm trying to take my mic out. We loud over here. I'm trying to get a game.
And right now, this is exciting.
Who is that? I bet. That's the easy leg. That's the easy leg. You nigga let the front door open, boy.
Yardage back at the 17.
That's the easy leg. Nah, I ain't heard shit.
Come on, I'll play you, man.
Nah, this nigga, my name Mike. I like sports and that's it.
Possession here turns
You
over.
sound like Bruce.
That's Bruce Uncle right there.
Sound like,
This is awful.
Gets this to a standout
This
receiver.
Bruce Bruce.
get off this little man.
Gonna get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it
You
over,
heard it?
we step aside.
Hey,
To throw again on second. and
congratulations, baby. I already accepted it, man. Get to it, man. What is it?
hook up with Jared Cook. And the Saints have moved down in front.
Well, Brandon, if we go back
Hey, I didn't ask you all that, man. I just told you to say it.
he showed us a script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game.
Hey.
I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3
Yes, sir.
That's about as good as that is.
I can smoke this nigga. My kid about to watch me smoke you too.
Tremendous execution.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
Nah, man, I'm not a gambling man. I just got baptized.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee.
That's why you
Let's
like,
talk.
that's why you like Carlos interview.
That's what I'm talking about,
Set at
man.
the line for this next
Hey, somebody gonna have to come scrape your boy up off the pavement in a little bit.
into 6 points.
Yo, Tyrone, send it to me, bro.
Times we sat in meetings with coaches, and they usually tell
Hey, I bet if we ain't talking all this shit too.
offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to take themselves back.
The Eagles, man, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do?
Down, but able to get it to
What you gonna do, man?
18 more yards there and another first down.
Easy lick. Come here, Charlie Ray.
First and 10.
Kelly, come here. Come here.
Throw caught by Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short.
Say easy lick.
Of 9 yards on first down.
Say easy lick.
If I want to say,
Just say it.
easy look.
Alright, you heard that. You heard that.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
That's what he said, man. I retired.
Down at the 20-yard line.
Hey, look at that guy on front of me, easy here.
First down.
Diddy,
First and 10, it's And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Steps away to his left. And he's taken down.
Punished his
A little
ass.
too much getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
A loss of 4 yards.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Yo, Mike Nice, how you like the party name, Mike Nice?
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good.
Man, you
coverage
scored
along the
already?
sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They go option right on second.
Man, you sound like you don't be playing Madden like that, man.
5 as we have come upon the 2-minute
Yeah,
warning.
you didn't say nothing like that. Now you just put words in the man's mouth, huh?
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
I'm
Taking
downloading.
it in from 2 yards out.
I'm
And the
downloading
Ravens
this
are an
goal to
extra
recon,
point
man. I'm
away
about to
from
go
tying the
play
football
some.
game.
Lining up for the extra.
Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale?
I'm tired of whooping you and Madden, man.
Thinking ahead is all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call.
Yeah,
They
ain't
already
wrong
had it
with
lined
that.
up. Never even got to it.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score.
Mike Nice, you ain't getting the
We
PS5?
will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
You a
The
funny
Saints
ass
offense on the
nigga, bro.
field ready to get their drive started.
Wow.
These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back and forth first half.
Early, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
Let's go, man. Like you game downloading.
They're just tallying them
Ooh-wee.
up.
They're watching this game. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Yeah, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of Madden, man.
Here up to the 34.
You know when you get a lot of wins on Madden, man, you get tired of it. You gotta put it down. You gotta give it a little break. Go play another game. Go put my skills. Go put my skills in another game. You know, gotta try something new.
What were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because
You knew this Mike. He's about business,
Just
man.
looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans. Number 2.
Man, you went into a trick diesel get out here, man. He's gonna whoop your ass. For real.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. By the tight end Cook. Breeze got 7 yards. The pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup.
On play action. Now Breeze. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew
Oh, cause
Judah.
he's back now.
And a heavy traffic interception.
Not turning the ball over like that, nigga.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Oh, hell no.
They'll take
This is the second oldest son right here?
For this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Oh, he's getting the mic.
And it's good. That makes it a
It's game time.
28-21 game.
The score, Ravens 28, Saints 21.
I got that just on my side phone.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Well, I'm about to go listen to some NBA Youngboy, man. I'm just broken again.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from this spot in the field,
All right, what quarter you in, bro?
We're just going to see a knee, and that's it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Halftime.
But we do know there's some risk
Third
takers
quarter.
out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
I'm in the third.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Get your 3 and get out my face, little nigga.
They start the second half with Kamara. And he's got some space here. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Get the fuck on.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
What are you doing, nigga?
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Off to Thomas on the left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
It's up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Michael.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl, Marcus Peters. Tough one there. First drive in the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. And now off to the races. Bring it, baby, side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson. And really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 87 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
To kick off for New Orleans.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play.
Elbow option to the short side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain.
If I come over there and look for you now, my Wi-Fi ain't
Marcus Williams. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
Mike Mason here is trash as hell.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10. Right
Man, Bruce Wayne, you finally beat me on 21.
Give to Kamara. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But
yeah, send it. Send it, man. I'm downloading those 3 calls right now.
Sometimes we call that a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. This other linebacker.
Yeah, I bought it. It's like a free bundle. I bought those 3 calls in Tom Clancy or something like that. Yeah.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And he's got the first
nice. Oh, nice there.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. 3 yards the game there.
Something wrong with this nigga Mike shit.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Hey, it should be glitching, huh?
at the 36.
Yeah, man, this nigga out of there. He beat me though. But you know what I'm saying? I had time to
Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
No, you good, bro. You good, bro, because I'm downloading my game right now, man. I don't feel like doing that anyway.
But in this case, it was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Going with a screen for Murray. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough.
This
and it will be 4th down.
my football, you know what
fourth down here. That pass knocked away and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson going to look to do it himself. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the gun, Jackson. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 47 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abort stop on fourth down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
On first down, Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another run here with Dobbins. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll go option to the short side. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a fourth down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
40-yard line.
Now Breeze again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
There's going to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Breeze to throw again. This is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Still going. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
By the Ravens. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Today's final score, Ravens.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Hey, real niggas in the league, man. Yo.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. He'll have a first down past the 40. And now look at him go.
Can't be denied, boy.
All the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Complete to Alvin.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
10 yards.
And it'll be second and very short. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Hill going to try and run with it. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easy.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right, the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Brees. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Michael Thomas. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brees. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brees. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Where's 52? Block 52. 52's the mic. Let's go, team. Big Sears right.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Penny, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Nothing free. Nothing free.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
No gain on the play. 2nd.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Seahawks 8, Saints nothing.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6. Ended up settling for 3.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Now, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
1st down.
Smith catches left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they decline it, as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And Lutz's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within a couple at 8-6 now. So another good job defensively, because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all, because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
1st and 10 at the 42.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. The 20. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
no gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Another try for Penny. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but then it could be difficult.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Trey Hendrickson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
4th and goal.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers.
A 31-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the lead now 5, 11-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before half for Breeze. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Running with Kamara. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the Saints first down.
Ready? 95-56. 95-56. Hey, easy.
On first down, Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down, Saints.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints.
To Jared Cook.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range. but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
11. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. Now Rashad Penny. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson flushed out right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And brought in by the tight end Cook. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Eluding the pressure right. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this one incomplete. Wilson, too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
K-Love, man, I know you ain't about to quit, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
It's now 3rd down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Breeze now. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. This will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Sliding out of the pocket. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be second down. To throw again. Wilson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
And he'll throw right away. Catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved into combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a play fake. Breeze. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Breeze to throw. He's thrown the 6. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
Wide open, complete.
Expect nothing less, baby. Expect nothing less.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them can...
Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
On second down, Kamara gets it up around the 22 and no further. Did show some power on the run, but not a whole lot of room. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Intercepted. Shaquille Griffin will pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
14.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 5. Then he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's third down and 5.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Two veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints first down. The 10th carry for Kamara. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
44-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. To throw is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees to Michael Thomas. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. His throw incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again. Wilson, flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.